Hi there, welcome to the next lesson. In this lesson, we will be learning 15 advanced adjectives. How do these help us? It will improve the level of writing for us, whether we are taking a TOEFL test or IELTS or any other test related to English language. How does it help us to learn more and more advanced adjectives? Is while we are presenting our opinion in our essays or any other writing activity and maybe speaking activity, an advanced adjective catches the attention of the reader or the examiner and improves the way we are communicating in our writing structure. So now let's look at the first adjective. This is adamant. Adamant means unyielding. Somebody who has taken a strong position and is not going to get away from his or her position. While we are negotiating the prices, the customer could be adamant. Or while we are in a business meeting, somebody may have taken a position on how the project will be done and they are not yielding. Unyielding, the better word to use as an adjective would be adamant. It can also be used for a very hard substance. The next word we look at is adroit. Adroit means clever or resourceful. It's a personal trait. A person can be extremely resourceful, or the person could come across as a clever person. The next word that we are looking at is aesthetic. Aesthetic is when we are appreciative of art or decor. Sometimes we go to a historical place and we see the aesthetic value there. If you go to a museum, there can be some aesthetic value. An old monument can give you aesthetic value. The next word is comparatively easier to understand. Analogous. Analogous would mean similar. Generally, in case of an equipment or a report or an opinion, analogous, similar. Next, we look at an extremely important word here, arduous. It's a nice adjective and it means difficult, as requires a lot of effort. So, clearing IELTS test is an arduous task. Clearing TOEFL with desired score is an arduous task. Or completing your master's could be arduous. The next word we are looking at is interesting. This is boisterous. Boisterous would mean lively or unruly. So, when a bunch of students are making noise, it's a boisterous activity. Somebody can think it's an unruly behavior, or somebody else can say that it's lively. The kids are supposed to make that noise. Or even I have experience with engineering students or management students, master's students. Sometimes they can act in a boisterous manner and it may be taken as a lively behavior, or some people may even consider it unruly. The next word we look at is boorish. Boorish would mean crude or insensitive. The way administration took a boorish approach towards the challenges being faced by the society. So basically the administration was insensitive in handling the situation. Now we look at two more words. Commendable. Commendable means praiseworthy. Your efforts were commendable. The next word is comprehensive. Comprehensive means exhaustive, extensive, detailed. That means my subordinates presented a comprehensive report. I did a comprehensive research on the subject before going to the seminar. The next word we look at is circuitous. Circuitous would mean not taking a straight path. Sometimes we get into a circuitous path. or sometimes the path we take could be circuitous. It could be in anything, in our studies, in our universities, or even if we are driving through a highway. The next word we look at is conscientious. Conscientious would mean being fair to others or treating others with respect. The minister was being conscientious, or the minister displayed a conscientious behavior, something that is to be treated with respect, treating others with respect, or was being fair to others. The next word we are looking at is convoluted. Convoluted would mean complex or difficult to understand or follow. The instructions given in the online session were convoluted, or the new notice sent by the leadership team is convoluted. Convoluted means it is complex, it is difficult to understand or follow. The next word we are looking at is cumbersome. Cumbersome is generally taken as a difficult thing or a difficult task. Generally used for a physical situation. It is a cumbersome task to climb up the hill. It is a cumbersome task to complete the project within given timeline. The next word we look at is defamatory. Defamatory would mean maliciously misrepresenting, trying to put charges on someone in a malicious manner, or giving reports about somebody wherein we know we are misrepresenting ourselves or giving false report. That would be called defamatory. The next word we are looking at is equanimous. Equanimous would mean even or balanced. The report seemed quite equanimous, or the judgment by the court seemed quite equanimous. Now we look at this term, facetious. Facetious would mean not to be taken seriously, generally for a statement. When we say give a statement, sometimes we may try to give a statement which would be funny or trying to create a joke. So that kind of a statement would be called facetious. Now we are looking at two different words. One is judicious. Judicious means discreet, which is following the guidelines. The second word is meticulous. Meticulous is detailed, that is showing attention to details. The next word we are looking at is turbulent. Turbulent means restless or tempestuous. The easiest word where you can connect is turbulent weather. Turbulent weather is faced by us many a times, or different parts of world can face turbulent weathers, and sometimes the flights can enter a turbulent zone. Now this is the last word in the series of advanced adjectives, ubiquitous. Ubiquitous means being everywhere, like tea and coffee shops are ubiquitous. So looking at these adjectives, guys, let me sum up the chapter. You already know some of these words. You may find some of these words to be new. I recommend that you read it, memorize it, and learn it, how to use it in sentences. I've already given you some explanations and some sample usage. Try to use it in your writing, whether you are taking an IELTS test, TOEFL test, or any other English writing activity you are doing, whether in your graduate or postgraduate classes. These are definitely going to help you improve upon your writing, and you will get some appreciation from your teachers. Also, you may be able to improve your score by a 0.5 or a 1 band, depending on which test are you taking. Thank you so much. Happy learning. We'll again connect with another lesson. Thank you.